fashion for many, many months, and possibly within a month that wasn't as relevant as right now for these, right? Because as we're turning our attention towards spring and summer and these transition looks, here it is with the one element you cannot experience until you try them on, and that is comfort.
Yep,
right?
that's so true, yeah.
And it's a big deal with the comfort padding. Medium and wide is available in these low wedge sandals. Cutie cute cute. Leather is the key word there, especially with an easy pay of $21.50 this time.
And you know, we're calling this a fashion day, and I see why, because this is a fashion like essential, you know, I mean it. It's like you can't get away without a sandal like this summer, you know, this spring and summer season. Like, and what's great about this one is the heel height, right? That's the good thing, because you're getting a little tiny lift, and it's like the easiest shoe in the world to walk in, with tons of comfort padding in, right? And in these wonderful colors.
So there it is in your white. Then we move now to anytime there's a metallic, it speaks to me.
Me too.
So here's
I love
the
this
gunmetal.
particular one. Gunmetal,
I do
so
too.
good.
Then we have black, all black. Even
That
at
is
your
incredible.
base,
Just
in
a little
your
black
heel.
sandal like that, it could be so dressy too.
Like
you know,
footwear-wise, this is the little black dress for your next 6 months, right? Then we have the soft pink.
Speaking of dressy, right?
Yeah.
That makes everything look right, you know, that isn't necessarily dark, right?
Yeah.
So if you're wearing like aqua or something and you don't want to wear a black shoe, go with that.
Oh, that's a good call.
Yeah.
It's a good call. So you almost like if it were a nude
It was
sandal, you'd wear it
as
the
if
same
it
way.
were neutral, yes.
So here it is in the cognac. So
And
speaking
or
of that too,
cognac,
right?
yeah, exactly.
So there we go. So why the only footwear in the show? Why this then?
You know, it's definitely springing forward here, right? We're looking at a sandal, or like that lady who called Mallory, who called it from San Antonio.
Oh, they're wearing
you're
them
from
now.
San Antonio, right?
Yes.
You Houston.
She's Houston.
And she's going to wear these now. You know,
Of
if you're in
course.
Florida, you're wearing those now. If you're in LA, you're wearing those now. But if you like are on the East Coast, you're going, a mighty tasty looking thing that I don't have in my closet yet, that I know I'm going to need. And if they have my size now, I'm going to order them on Fashion Day, because it's such a perfect solution. You know, I want to also show, while you have it there, that sprung upper. So not only do you have like the 7 layers of comfort, but you also, every step is a delight. There's no break in time for that. It also has this wonderful rubber sole that's going to grip and then that's real estate to walk on. You know what I mean?
Right, it's balanced.
not a kitten heel, it's an actual wedge, so you're not going to fall on those shoes.
Now, I acknowledge this is, for a lot of us, this is thinking ahead. All right, but I want you to think ahead here, because when I look at this, I flash to scenarios in spring and summer where I go, a fully flat sandal is going to be too casual.
Right.
A heel, especially if I'm
Right.
outside, is not going to be appropriate, or I'll aerate the lawn at that summer wedding. Right? And yet, what do I do without wearing a fully closed-toe shoe, which might have my feet sweating when I'm outside? Cut to this.
Right.
There's your solution.
And you know, a flat, even if it's bejeweled, right? It's like, that's dressy, yes,
flat.
but sometimes they're like harder to walk in. Like, what I love is this little bit of height, you know? It's not a big heel, it's propulsive. It makes you walk, I think. It's propulsive in that it forces you to go forward when you're walking.
And stand a little bit
Like
taller.
sometimes I wish men could wear a heel height like this, because I could use that little, like when I used to do tango, I had like these tango shoes and they had this kind of big Cuban heel.
Did they?
And I'm telling you, I could run in those shoes so much easier than I could in sneakers.
Please
I
tell me
mean
there's
that.
video somewhere of you doing the tango in a wedge
Oh
heel.
my gosh, wow.
And then we'll just run that on a loop in our next show.
Yeah,
All right. So our
yeah.
producers are up there. They're on YouTube right now trying to find it. You pull it up if you
might
got
just
it.
find it. I did
Yes.
the tango on my talk show a few times. I did like tango with different people. But there it is. Look at how great it looks, just in that incredible like gunmetal color. Is that what we're calling
That's
it?
gunmetal.
Gunmetal, yeah.
But there's more gold
I
in there,
mean,
right? I mean, there's like gold or silver.
It's such a good thing. It's like a metallic kind of a situation.
It's all things
and it
metallic.
looks great with jeans, and it looks just great with black. It looks incredible with like sort of, it looks great at cocktails, or it looks great like on your way to the
Cruises.
beach. Yeah, totally.
On the
Cruise,
beach, if you're not the toe
absolutely,
post
darling.
person when it comes to sandals. So again, you know, the reason we do these big blown style days is to get you in that mindset, right?
Yeah.
To looking forward to, and I hope you are looking forward, because you know, every year in September I go, yay, boots. And then you come back to me in February and I go, I'm sick of boots.
Exactly. You
All
go,
right?
yay, sandals.
Now I'm going, yay,
Right.
sandals. All right. So
and it's a good moment, because this has that wonderful stacked wedge, which makes it also kind of transitional.
So if you're there, I can't do a heel. Yes, you can, because this one is graduated. So there's your cognac. Here's soft pink.
Divine. I love that soft pink.
Black. And I love that we did it in the all black, so thank you for that. Then there's your gunmetal.
Divine.
And then white sandal, kind of a
White
must.
sandal. I mean, do you go wrong with a white sandal?
No, you do not.
Yeah, so
and,
good.
and it's an excuse to go get the pedicure, right?
This is true.
4 easy pays of $21.50 for the only footwear in our show. Now, it's time for me to get on the soapbox.
I know, exactly. No, this is an amazing, amazing deal.
Pants.
Great deal. And some great colors here, right? I feel like